Good morning. This is Sunday, September 27th, the 17th Sunday after Pentecost, and we're going to be talking today about a chapter in the book of Matthew. So chapter 21, and we are going to focus on the verses 23 to 32, more like the bottom half of this. So whenever Jesus would go into Jerusalem, a lot of people would make fun, and not a lot of people would trust what he was going to say. They'd be like, you're full of garbage. Okay, so Jesus told him a story. And the story Jesus told him, and we know Jesus tells a lot of stories to get his point across. So this one, he said, once upon a time, there was a father who had two sons. He went to the first son and he said, son, I'd like you to work in the vineyard today. And that son was like, I'm not feeling it. No, thank you. But that son thought about it and was like, you know what? I am going to help out in the vineyard today. So the first son went to help in the vineyard. Then the father went to the second son and said, son, can you please go work in the vineyard today? And the second son said, yeah, I'll do it. No problem. He never went to the vineyard. Okay, he did not keep his promise to his father. So Jesus stopped his story, looked at the people of Jerusalem and said, so which one of the sons actually helped his father in the vineyard? He said, well, the first son did. Jesus said, yes. Even though the second son said he was going to and didn't, we must remember that if I say I'm going to do something, if I say I'm going to love you, if I tell you to trust me, I promise you that you can do that. Everything I say is a promise that will happen. Even if you can't see it right away, it will. So think about a time where you told your parents you were going to do something. Maybe they were like, can you clean your room tonight? And you're like, yeah, I'll do it. And you didn't. We don't want to be like that. Jesus isn't like that. We don't want to do that. If we say we're going to do something, we have to do it. Saying you're going to do something and promising that you'll get it done is way different than actually doing it. Okay, so have you ever heard of the saying, actions speak louder than words? So that's what this means. We want to show people that we care. We want to show them that we love them. We want to show them that we can keep our promises. Okay? So that's what Jesus does. And that's why he told this story. He wanted people to know that he can be trusted, that we should trust in the Lord, and those who do will go above the ones who do not. Okay, so we're going to do a little activity, and we only need a few things. So one thing we need are some index cards. If you don't have index cards, you can just cut pieces of paper into same shapes. Okay, we're also going to need some markers or something to color with. I'm using these colored pencil twists and something to hold them all together. So I'm going to use duct tape, but you can also use a hole punch and yarn, and then just a pair of scissors in case we need those. So we are going to be making a coupon book to give to our grown-ups at home. Okay, if you've never done a coupon book, it's a few pieces of paper together that have different tasks in them. So one might say, use this coupon when you want me to take out the garbage. Use this coupon when you want me to rake the leaves. So your parents will tear off the coupon and give it to you. And as you promised, when making your coupon book, you will rake the leaves. So let's start off with making our front page. Okay, so we can just write coupon book . So here's my title page, Coupon Book by Tiffany. We can add some color too if we'd like. Okay, so there's our first page. Now we want to think, what does our first coupon want to be? Like, what is something that if our parents hand us this coupon, we promise to do it? And as we write it down in our book, we're going to promise to do it whenever they give us the coupon. So maybe something that a task that your parents want done at home, like a chore. So because it's fall and we know that there's a lot of leaves in the yard, maybe our first one will be, right, I will rake the leaves. And then you can decorate it a little bit. Okay. So here's our first one, and this one goes behind it. Okay, let's think of another one. I will walk the dog. Now, if you don't have a dog or a pet that you can walk, you don't have to do the same task that I'm doing, that I'm going to be giving to my grown-ups. You can think of anything. Maybe something that they've been wanting you to do is to take out the garbage or to wash the dishes after dinner. So that can be one of your coupons, okay? So I'm going to decorate this one. Okay, so that's going to go, we have our title page, our first coupon, and our second coupon goes behind it. So I want you to think of three more chores, 3 more promises that you want to make your parents that you can do at home when they give you this coupon, okay? Okay, I just finished mine. So what I'm going to add to my coupon book is I will wash the dishes. I will vacuum the living room. And I will scrub the toilet. Okay? So we're going to stack all these up. So we have our coupon book title page here, and then all of our coupons behind it. Okay? So this is where you can use your hole punch and use yarn to tie it together. I'm just going to use some duct tape. So I'm going to take off a piece. It's long enough to go across the short edge of my book. Okay, now I'm going to tape it. We're going to create a binding for our book. We're going to trim it off here. And here we have our book. Okay? So give this to your parents. And remember, you promised to do these things. We want to do as Jesus does. Jesus keeps his promises. We keep our promises. Actions speak louder than words, which is why we made our coupon book. So whenever your parents want you to do anything in your coupon book, they're going to flip to that page. Okay? They're going to tear it out, give it to you, and say, all right, I want this chore done. So you will have to scrub the toilet. Okay? All right, remember, Jesus loves us. Remember to act as Jesus does. Keep our promises. Have a wonderful week.